Hey everyone, What's Bitten here with the battle report between my Empire army and some High Elves. This again was from last weekend when I was out in Dayton, Ohio against somebody I used to play a lot. If you remember 100 games or so ago when I played a series of games against Lizardmen and just got beat time after time. I was having a really hard time getting by him. This is the same player, so his win-loss against me is really high. So yeah, excited to play him again. He's had this high elf army for a couple years, but I just don't think he's been playing Warhammer a whole lot, and so he hasn't got around to painting him or anything. So anyway, overall the board looks like this. We're playing by the what I believed at the time was the Nova scenario, and I found out since that the building in the middle of the table is not going to be that way. So whatever, it's 2,500 points. He basically, what you see here, he has his troops bookended on both sides by Northern Sea Guard. You can barely see the unit on the right. You can't see the one on the left, but they're there. There's a unit of White Lions on the right of this picture, a unit of Phoenix Guard with the Razor Standard on the left in this picture. The White Lions have the Banner of the World Dragon. There's a Frostheart Phoenix, some Illyrian Reavers, and then there's a lone model between the Reavers and the Phoenix Guard, and that is a level 4 Lore of Shadow. In with the Phoenix Guard, he has a level 1, maybe 2, Lore of High Magic. So that's most of what he has. On the far left he has some more Reavers, on the far right he has an Eagle. So on the far left here I've got my Pistoliers, some Demigryphs, a Steam Tank, Detachment with my level 4 Lore of Life, Halberdiers, Detachment behind them, Master Engineer, there's a Cannon and Hellblaster Gun on the hill, Knights on the right, Inner Circle Knights, they've got my BSB and my Archlector. So the BSB is basically a 1-up with Crown of Command, the Archlector is I believe a 1 or 2 up, 4 up. Yeah, 2 up, 4 up. And I honestly don't remember. Oh, he's Sword of Anti-Heroes, I'm sorry. Behind him's a Hurricanum. And then way to the right is another cannon. Oh, and way to the left is a cannon. So this is an idea I had because I'm going to an uncomped tournament to take 3 cannons, and I have a steam tank. So it seems really excessive to me. It seems like it's the kind of list a lot of people don't want to face. But I wanted to try it, and I've decided since then that I'm not going to do it. I don't know, I'm just not going to do it. So anyway, we Vanguard like this. I feel a little bit dumb afterwards for doing that because if he goes first, he just can march right by me. And his middle Reavers Vanguard like that, and he wins turn to go first, and is very. I was going to say timid. He's not very aggressive with his infantry troops. They don't move up too awful much. His Frostheart Phoenix goes from the middle of the table way over to the side. Not sure why. I'd be curious to ask him about that. Reavers and Eagle come after this cannon in the corner, so it's going to be tough to stop both of them. And on the left, yeah, he just marches right by my fast cav to go after that cannon. Way to go. So during the magic phase, he gets, I think it's called Fiery Convocation. It's the high magic spell where I think every model takes a strength 4 hit, just obliterates my halberdiers. Takes them from, I think in this list I had like 45 down to 19. So that was rough. But everybody passed their panic and stayed on the board, so I'm not going to complain too much. Northern Sea Guard on the left, pick on my fast cav a little bit, and even with the cover save I lose 2. But they passed their panic, so I'm happy enough about that. Go to Empire turn 1. So mainly with the steam tank, I'm trying to get to the right of that building because I want the steam tank to get wrapped up with those White Lions. I think the White Lions have a chance of killing it, but by the time they do, I think they'll be whittled down because of his grind attacks and hopefully his impact hits. And then I have other units that might be able to take care of them. Other than that, I don't have anything that's really going to hurt those White Lions. I'm happy to get the Demigryphs in with the Phoenix Guard. It's always a little bit risky because of his ward saves, and if he gets lucky enough, he could win through combat res. But I'm willing to try that. And over here, I'd like my Inner Circle Knights to get against his Northern Sea Guard on the right, and then maybe hit the flank of the White Lions later or something like that. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. Here on the far left, real dumb move with my fast cav. I parked him in front of his Reavers to block his charge into my cannon, and then I'm going to shoot at him. And if I do even just 1 wound, he's going to be able to charge right past me. So there's really no good reason not to put my guys directly in front of him. If he charged my fast cav, I get an automatic stand and shoot. So I'd have 2 rounds of shooting against him. I just dumb mistake. So over here, this is a picture showing that his Frostheart Phoenix died to a cannon. So the cannon on the far left didn't really do much because it didn't have many targets. I think it shot at his mage, and it got a lookout surf from the Phoenix Guard and may have killed one guy. The steam tank couldn't shoot. The middle cannon took out this Frostheart Phoenix. I felt just with one shot that was lucky. That left the other cannon to be able to shoot the eagle. It hits him. It does one wound only. My Hellblaster volley gun opens up on the Illyrian Reavers on the right side and obliterated them. So I was just a roll of 3 or better away from saving my cannon on the right side. But because I only did one wound, the eagle's going to take it out. I shoot and killed just enough to allow him to charge my cannon. You know, you would think that I haven't played this game for years. Anyway, High Elf turn 2 really surprised me with his movement. His infantry blocks are just staying back. He's afraid of all my high armor stuff, that he can't punch through my armor and he's going to be in trouble. So he's hanging back with them. So it kind of surprised me. Eagle comes into the cannon on the right, so it's almost an auto win for the Eagle. Reavers come into the cannon on the left. Like, I'm using a Chaos Dwarf. This is my opponent's Chaos Dwarf cannon thingy, because I just don't have the model anyway. And easily kill it and reform. The Eagle over here takes a wound, so he's only down to 1 wound left. Kills the cannon and reforms. And Empire turn 2. So brought the steam tank. You know, I can only really move one direction, so I brought him out. He's right where I want him. You know, I want to be able to crash into those white lions. I like that his white lions can't really move past the steam tank to get anything else, so I like where that's at. I moved my demigryphs up so that the Phoenix Guard will have to. It'll be a long charge for them to charge me, and I don't know if I want to charge them. I don't think I do unless my Inner Circle Knights come around to where I have a leadership reroll nearby. But I like to I want to kind of pose that threat. Anyway, overall it's like that. Yeah, the Hurricanum, I had set this up before, knowing I'd lose the cannon, but at least I can get this eagle off the table, so it comes charging in there, easily beats it and reforms. And over here, yeah, moved up, shot at his Reavers, and killed, what, 2 of them, I guess? So, I mean, whatever. They accomplished their purpose. The Reavers did. So, High Elf turn 3. Again, on the right, he hangs back. He doesn't really want to get his white lions tied up with the steam tank. Now, again, he's got his level 4 shadow with the white lions. On the left, his Phoenix Guard charged my demigryphs. I think they needed a 10. I think that's how I positioned my knights. And he got it. And remember, he's got a level 1 lore of high magic in there. So, I am really nervous about. He'll have a charge, a banner, 3 ranks. I'll have a banner. So, he's going to start with 4 combat res. I should do more wounds than him, but with that ward save that he has, you just never know. I am in range of my Battle Standard Bearer. I don't think I'm in range of my General. So I am nervous about that on the left. So, yep, there's that. And yeah, so now we're just dancing around. 2 fast cav units on the left of the table, just dancing around each other, shooting to see who can make the other panic first. And after combat, it looks like that. I think when all was said and done, he won by 2. That's a week-old memory, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. He only did 1 wound to me. Obviously, I did some to him. And I passed my break test, so we stick around. Now, I'm okay with that. I really think that over the long run, Demigryph Knights win this. Because now he's starting at a banner in 3 ranks. To my banner, he's up by 3 instead of 4. And if I do a few wounds, he's only going to be up by 2 before we go to wounds. And over time, I'm going to do a lot more wounds to him than he's doing to me. I've got a 3-up armor save against his hits. He's got a 4-up board save, of course. It's the stomp that makes all the difference. Those 4 automatic hits. He lost his level 1. I had one model that had to allocate only on the level 1 and killed him. So I already got some points out of this. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, over here, his Northern Sea Guard shoot at my my Inner Circle Knights. I think they need, like, I'm getting a cover save from the steam tank, and they still do 2 wounds. That's with me rolling a 2-up armor save. Kind of disappointed in my knights right there. Go to Empire turn 3. Yeah, so on the right, I tried to take the steam tank barreling into the white lions, and I just couldn't do it. He's like he stopped like an inch or two short, and that's a shame because that would have been so many dead white lions. That did allow me to move my inner circle knights up enough that is, I think if my my steam tank should be able just to hold things up the white lions, and I should be able to charge his Northern Sea Guard, and I'm happy enough to do that. Reform my halberdiers to face the left just because I really have no idea what else to do with them. I figure if his Phoenix Guard do by chance beat my Demigryph Knights, I want to be able to at least countercharge with the halberdiers, but even then I'm not sure if I could win that. So close up there. I like it when it comes to my turn because I can cast magic, and he did 1 wound to me last time. If I get 1 spell off, that wound comes off, which is kind of nice. So there's that. And yeah, so during his turn, he charges his white lions into my steam tank. Then during his magic phase, he gets Occam's Mindrazor off on him, and I mean, it's just a chance. I mean, I knew he had a Shadow Wizard. It's just, you have to take the chance. And he does 8 wounds to my steam tank. I'm in trouble. Occam saves the day. Yeah. And over here, I think I actually won this. You can see he's missing quite a few Phoenix Guard here. I have so many attacks. They're high strength, and it just, just get lucky or unlucky with his ward saves. I think on my turn I healed a wound. On his turn he did another wound to me. I did a lot more to him. So he was steadfast on a 9, and he stuck it. So, and I never did say this, the White Lion unit also has a Battle Standard Bearer in there. So the Battle Standard Bearer is not within 12 inches of the Phoenix Guard. So when I win, even though he's steadfast 9, you never know what could happen there. So Empire turn 4. I changed my plan with my Inner Circle Knights because I do not need to be anywhere near those White Lions because on my turn he's going to kill that steam tank, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I just kind of back up with the Knights. I turn my Halberdiers back around. Yeah, so everything is as you can see it there. Yeah, we're still dancing around here, so now it's my turn to swing to the side of his fast cav on the left-hand side of the board. Over here, I use my Master Engineer to give his ability to the cannon. The cannon shoots at the Northern Sea Guard on the left and misfires, so I use my Master Engineer to re-roll it, and I misfire. Then I roll a 1, it gets destroyed, my Master Engineer fails his panic test and runs off the board. Yeah. Yeah, this is a dead steam tank, because yeah, I can't blame it. Just know that nobody can survive Occam's Mindrazor. And over here, look at that. Demigryphs go to town. He actually does 2 wounds to me this turn, but look at all those Phoenix Guard that are missing. I just tore him up. So now, I'm not worried about the left. I'm going to win this eventually, and I'll take those Demigryphs against this Northern Sea Guard on the left. I've got the left flank just with my Demigryphs. That unit is so undercosted for how good they are. If I ever wanted just a competitive Empire list, I swear I would just take 3 units of 4 Demigryph Knights. These guys are amazing. Yeah, so as White Lions charge my Inner Circle Knights, I just flee. I saw no value at all in staying there. I think he needed an 8 or a 9. It wasn't worth it. If he makes it, I'm dead. He had nothing really that he could make another, redirect and get to, and I'll be rallying on a 10. And I figure if I miss that, then I deserve, fate had it against me anyway. So what I like about that is it keeps the White Lion unit back. I have Dwellers below I can cast on it. If I can get that thing down to a reasonable size, then, I'll fight it in the future. Over here, he's shooting with his Sea Guard at my Hurricanum. And, yeah, during the magic phase, he gets Occam's off on the Phoenix Guard. And the whole left flank just turned against me. I thought I had that all wrapped up, but yeah. So, and what really sucks about that is his level 4 is in with the unit with the Banner of the World Dragon, so he throws 6 dice at it, irresistible force. What does he care? He's got a 2-up ward save against magical attacks, and if I understand it right, when they FAQ'd that, they said that indeed, miscast wounds are magical attacks. So, for the most part, he can throw 6 dice with immunity. And yeah, that's rough. And even then, Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, their strength. I had a flesh to stone beefed up version, so I was toughness 8, but he was strength 9, and he just plowed through that unit. So Empire turn 5. Let's see. I turned the Halberdiers back around. My Demigryph Knight does not rally because he needs Snake Eyes. My General's unit rallies. Um, yeah, pretty much looks like that. If you look on the left, you see my Fast Cav. They must have actually finally killed off his Fast Cav, which was nice of them to do. I get Dwellers Below off on this unit, and I kill his level 4. Talk about just a little too late. But you know what? That's a lot of points. So his level 4 is off the table thanks to Dwellers Below. Other than that, I didn't feel like I killed very many White Lions, but it's better than nothing. High Elf turn 6. Now, I'm saying it's High Elf turn 6, but we both thought it was turn 5. And I have a turn counter. It's just sometimes, you get into the game, a couple turns go by, and you ask yourself, did I move it or not? We both thought it was High Elf turn 5, so whatever. High Elf turn 6, he moves his White Lions up. His Sea Guards stay back just to shoot at stuff. On the left, his Phoenix Guard charge my Demigryphs off the table. And we go to Empire turn 6. Okay, so weird stuff going on here. One, if you notice, I have my 2 archer detachments that have been whittled down because of the Sea Guard's been shooting at him. I put my wizards such that he gets a 2 cover save if they shoot. And the real challenge was, do I put him in one of those things so that at least I can allocate some wounds on the detachment, and I just get -1 to hit with being a skirmisher. And I don't know. I decided to go for this. I'm not sure it was the brightest thing to do, but it's what I did. If you look on the left, here we go. You got a double charge into his Phoenix Guard. Now he had no choice but to stick with that, because if he would have fled, he would have run off the table or been chased down pretty easily. So I think I have an advantage here, but it's state troops going against elite troops. So got Dwellers Below off again, and again it didn't feel like I did that much damage to him, but again they're strength 4, so I should kill 1/3 each time. As Battle Standard Bearer is surviving this, and that's the real shame. He's one I'd love to just get off the table. But if nothing else, the White Lions seem more manageable now. Open the Hellblaster volley gun off on him, and I kill a few more. Not a ton, but a few. Now I'm okay. Now I'll take my Inner Circle Knights in there. He's only got, 6 White Lions and his Battle Standard Bearer. So I'll take that. After combat, yeah, it looks like this. So he kills a couple Pistoliers, kills a couple Halberdiers. I kill a couple of him, but with all the combat res, I win. I think he needed a 5. He broke. I couldn't run him down, which is always a bummer when you have a Swift Stride. The good news is, though, he is under 25%. He is 25% or under, so he needs Snake Eyes to rally. So that's nice. High Elf turn 7. Again, we thought it was turn 6. So his White Lions charge my Knights, and I'm really not worried about this. I'm like, whatever. It was a long charge. He gets in there. I'm thinking, he's strength 6, but that still gives me a 4-up armor save. He doesn't get rerolls to hit, and he has so few models that we should be okay here. So here's what happens. His Northern Sea Guard on the left shoot at 1 detachment. They just kill all of them. The one on the right shoots at my wizard, who's hiding behind this other detachment. So he needs 6s to hit because he didn't move. It's long range plus 2 cover. He does enough hits, and then he does 3 wounds, and I lose my wizard. Meanwhile, the White Lions charge in. His Battle Standard Bearer kills my Battle Standard Bearer like he's nothing, like it wasn't even an effort. The White Lions hit everything. I make no saves. So when it's my turn to attack, I'm attacking with 2 Inner Circle Knights and my worthless Warrior Priest. Get absolutely trounced. They break from combat, run off the table. My Hurricanum fails its panic test, runs off the table. And just like that, it's as if my army knew that, hey, this is past turn 6, we're going home. They left. I didn't add it up. I really think both of us kind of thought that I was winning it towards the end, especially after his Phoenix Guard unit was gone. His Frostheart, his Eagles, his Fast Cav, his Spellcasters. Just a lot of points off the table with really, I lost a couple cannons, or I guess a few cannons, and a Master Engineer and Demigryph Knights. And just like that, boom, He got everything. Are you kidding me? Oh, I couldn't believe it. So anyway, real fun game. Yeah, I can't say enough about it. The only thing I was teasing my opponent about is he needs to paint his army. 2 years is way too long to have an army and not have it painted. Um, but just a real fun game. Hope you enjoyed it.